Yo, what's up, wrestling fans? Today, we're talking about two big names who've been making serious waves lately, Mojo Rawley and Karrion Kross. One is crushing it outside the ring, and the other? He's paying tribute to one of wrestling's greatest minds in the most epic way possible. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's start with Mojo Rawley. You remember the hype guy, always bouncing off the walls, right? Well, since his WWE release, dude has been on a whole different level. He recently sat down with the Shaq Wrestling podcast, and the guy's just glowing with pride. Mojo said that within just a few months, like 3 or 4 tops, he was making more money than he did in his best year with WWE. Let that sink in. A whole decade with WWE, and it only took months to surpass that. Mojo said, and I quote, "It was pretty insane that I had spent a decade with this company, building up my brand and my equity in the company, and it didn't take that long to be able to monetize my brand, Mojo, and stay hyped. Outside of wrestling." That's not just talk. Mojo co-founded Paragon Talent Group, and it's booming. We're talking brand deals, sponsorships, endorsements, autograph signings, and they're working with everyone. WWE, AEW, TNA, NJPW, even indie talent. They've even gotten people into movies, TV shows, and commercials. Man's not just staying hyped, he's staying booked and busy. Now on the flip side, let's talk about the dark and twisted world of the Wyatt Sicks, and how Karrion Kross has been living for it. In a January 2025 interview on Not Sam Wrestling, Kross talked about how much he enjoyed working with the Wyatt Sicks during their eerie feud from late 2024 into early 2025. And yo, he said he had a blast. No stress, just creative chaos. He explained that the spooky lane is really their thing, and it gave him a chance to play with some dark humor and bring back vibes from his early days in the indies. He also made it super clear that he wants to honor Bray Wyatt's vision, since Bray handpicked the members of the Wyatt Sicks before his passing. "I had tons of ideas with Wyndham. Bray Wyatt that I think I can translate for them. I want to be the villain Wyndham would want me to be for them. One idea? Bro, get this. Kross would be sitting in a confession booth, monologuing like in a horror film. And at the end of it, boom. He leans forward, and he's got the Fiend mask on. Like, chills. He even teased the concept of having a Fiend symbiote, like a dark force crawling up his arm and shoulder. Jason Baker, the FX wizard behind Bray's masks, was involved too. So yeah, this wasn't just a spooky gimmick. This was cinema. They need a strong opposition. It's cool to have them run people over and show dominance, but even Superman needs kryptonite. I want to be that for them, the villain they deserve. So whether it's Mojo Rawley building a business empire or Karrion Kross crafting horror storylines worthy of Bray Wyatt's legacy, these guys are killing it in very different ways. It just goes to show, leaving WWE doesn't mean your story ends. Sometimes it's just the start of a whole new chapter. Which story impressed you more? Mojo's business moves or Kross's tribute to the Wyatt Sicks? And who do you want to see step into the spooky world next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any future updates on your favorite wrestling stars. Stay hyped, stay spooky, and I'll catch you in the next one.